in a classroom under Enable Art Society, and again we were lucky enough to get it produced through funding, this time through the city of Surrey. So that was pretty cool. It was like a series of 3 video poems kind of depicting what it was like growing up in Surrey. So this is Displaced in a Classroom. The children of immigrants are trying to learn their culture from textbooks. I was born on a land I can't claim, my ancestors claimed by the Portuguese and British. I asked my white professor to pair me with the bodies that look like me, so I can reclaim my story. He said obliging more than once would feel like favoritism, like the system isn't constructed to favor the education of white bodies, like I'm not trying to find my voice within these walls of academia, like whiteness isn't assumed the standard, like my body isn't labeled. Is it favoritism to pair the marginalized bodies when instead of feedback for my poems, I have to lift the emotional intelligence of my white peers, explaining the impact of my skin with my interactions with the world? I'm too tired to change out of baggy sweatpants and an oversized jacket. During the pandemic, the amount of people at Walmart makes me anxious. In my writing class of mainly white bodies, would only my hand raise for getting a bag search for buying toothpaste. I'm trying to trace my parents' wounds back to something I can claim. Displaced in Surrey with bodies that look like me. But I am still othered because of the God colonizers forced us to kneel to. I imagine my parents landing new immigrants waving the white flag of Anglo before Indian. What happened to my ancestors? Who wouldn't hear the good news? A vegan tried to explain the variations of rice when I tried to use it as a metaphor for my inherited desire to be lighter. I never found myself in textbooks. Just learned that diversity is a way of telling me my body is other.